Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome to this new video in which we will talk about new crypto projects. All right, it's that point of time again in the bull market or in more bullish market circumstances, where I think new launches are interesting again. The thing is that for new launches, so then we're talking about IDOs, ICOs, but also pre-sales a little bit, even though none of these are pre-sales. What you tend to see is that in bearish market circumstances, for example, in summer, a lot of these did not do well. And a lot of these actually postponed their launches until now. But I do think in these market circumstances, now that we actually are getting some new retail back in, usually, especially at the start of more bullish market circumstances, which we are in right now, I think new launches actually do quite well. All right, so for example, we had one today already, which I'll cover at the end of this video. That's one of the projects I wanted to talk about because I do think it has a lot of long-term potential as well. But that's at a 4x after IDO. All right, so all of these you can participate in. You can participate on launchpads mainly. I do think all of these have potential to actually get you some nice profits, but in the end, it's always risky. New launches are risky. They're very dependent on market circumstances, and you should check them out yourself as well. But let's get right into it. So here, I'll leave links down in the description to all the Twitter links of all these projects. I think that's best. There you can find all the other links. And I'll also leave a link down to CryptoRank. CryptoRank is a free website to use. And here you can see all the upcoming IDO, IEO, and ICOs, all right? Great page. If you actually want to check out what projects are launching, you can instantly see who have invested in it. You can see the Twitter score. Great thing to keep an eye on, all right? But let's get right into it right now. First project I wanted to talk about is Moongate. The IDO of this is actually live right now. All right, so if you want to participate on this, I'll leave links down in the description. From there, I mean, you can see it right here. They are doing their launch through 3 different platforms. So ChainGPT, Ape Terminal, and Decubate. They all have different rules on how you can participate. Usually you have to hold the tokens. With Ape Terminal, it's a lottery system. ChainGPT, I think you have to have the token. Decubate, you have to have the token. But if you go to this website right here, if you go to CryptoRank, you look up Moongate, you can actually find out. You can click this link right here. You can get to the protocol or to the launchpad, and there you can find out how to participate. With Moongate, you can participate right now. Interesting project, have received quite a lot of funding, as you can see from some big partners here, including GBV Capital, Token Bay Capital, and they are doing their launch on some great launchpads, ChainGPT, Ape Terminal, Decubate. Historically, when we look back at Spring, when they did a lot of launches, all of those were profitable, or at least most of those were profitable, I think like 90% or so. After the launch, of course. So that's great. Great funding in general, great launchpads in general. It's an early listing, I would say. Not a lot of projects have listed yet. And in general, what they're doing or what their project is about is transforming the value exchange between consumers and brands. So what they basically do is they're a company helping brands, helping Web 2, but also Web 3 companies connect with their consumers or with their community in crypto ways. All right. So for example, launching a meme coin, digital collectibles, memberships, ticketing, all that jazz. So that means that they're a real business. All right. They have real services they offer, which also means they make real revenue. All right. And that revenue is always great to have for potential buybacks, centralized exchange listings, etc. So that's why I like the project outside of the funding and the launchpads. But that's the first one, Moongate. I'll leave links down in the description. You know what? I'll also leave a link down in the description for this page right here. All right, if that's much easier for you if you actually want to still participate in the token sale. Second one will still take a little bit longer, and that's Stage. All right. Now Stage is also an interesting project in itself, I would say. Some of the reasons why I liked it is that they will probably get some good centralized exchange listings. For example, Kraken has invested in that. But their incubator is also the Solana Foundation. All right, so that creates more potential of some promotion from Solana itself. I still think the Solana ecosystem is going to do great. I still think Solcoin is going to do great. So that I like a lot. Most of these other investors I actually don't know, or I've only heard about them. And they're also launching via some launchpads that I don't necessarily like. Again, ChainGPT and Decubate, those I like. Easy I also like. The other ones, a little bit less, but overall still a great collection. And Stage, like I said, what I think is interesting about this is that they're building some sort of a Web3 music app, which you can already download right now. So they are already providing utility, are already providing value, got great investors, probably going to get some pushing as well by some big players in the markets. So check it out, all right? But that's usually what I like, all right? A project that actually has a solid fundamental reason to be bullish as well, all right? With its ties to Solana and the real Solana Foundation, and to a product that actually is already existing and actually provides value already. But that Stage, again, I'll leave links down in the description. And then the last one launched today, and this one has done quite well so far, and that's RWA, all right? And yes, this is an RWA, a real world asset project. So it has a great ticker, as you can see. Launched today through Easy Ape Terminal Decubate. At the moment, it's sitting at a 5x. All right, so that's why I wanted to make this video. This is doing great. And you could also have participated on this via Decubase, via Ape Terminal, via Easy and Gate.io startup. So far, this has done great. I think this still has more potential, all right? It's always tricky to buy these new launches, all right? So I would not necessarily recommend that. But overall, it's still sitting at a $7 million market cap, only a $50 million market cap, fully diluted value. This project has amazing backers, Maven Capital, DuckDAO, Custrom Capital, which we also saw with Stage, for example. So there's that. They have a great market maker, and they also have some amazing products that have to do with RWA, right? Real world assets has been a great narrative this year. Some coins like Ondo did great things. And I think this is a solid pick at this market cap with this funding to position yourself for that real world asset narrative, all right? So if you're still looking for exposure, I think this is great. If you want to get into this, I would recommend you to DCA, because like I said, new listings are volatile. Right now it's doing great. Could still drop down quite a bit. All right, so be prepared for that. But overall, great projects. Check out their website as well for all the products that they actually have that have to do with RWA. You can read more about that on the website. But overall, check it out. And those are the main projects right now that I think you need to know about in regards to new launches. Like I said, Moongate you can participate in right now. RWA you can buy right now, but it has already listed, so be a little bit careful with this. Stage is still TBD, all right? We still need to have a date. I will keep you updated on that, but that's it for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I will leave the crypto rank pages to all of these to all of these projects down in the description. From there, right here, you can see all the links, all right, which I would recommend you to check out. But that's it for now. So thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye.